Where's Lee?
Hello.
First, let me get this bobblehead. Good, I probably should have rushed here first, considering that's gonna max my intelligence to 10. Alright, what do you got to say?
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here? You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
Right, going back to the beginning. When you're born, obviously not in a vault.
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
Nope, I left the vault to look for him.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
And where is it?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Alright, let's get some backstory.
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time, and wants to try again.
Yeah, you know, that's how people are.
Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you. Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
Right.
Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough.
Shit happens, I understand that part.
Okay. Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or you're chasing after him. I'm sorry. I suppose I can spare a few stim packs. It's not much, but it might make things easier for you.
Thank you. 5 stim packs, not bad.
What? Well, I'm not sure what there is to tell. Your father and I, we worked together for a long time. I think we were really on to something. But then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared. I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now. Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What it is?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated. We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Right, okay.
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier.
Well, it's kind of messed up you blame it all on me. I think it was Mom dying in childbirth that was more the problem, but,
Okay.
okay, exactly.
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
What about the guy behind me?
That man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team. Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again.
And history.
I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days.
Alright.
Good luck finding your father.
Important milestone. See if we can take anything else worthwhile.
I have some spare time. Do you need anything?
Not right now. Check back with me later. This place could use a few more people willing to work.
Please excuse me. There is much work to be done. I help Dr. Lee when she needs equipment moved. I am no scientist. I just help with the heavy things.
Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing to fix it.
What else do you want from me?
Nothing. I didn't ask you anything.
Stop what you're doing. I have something important to discuss with you.
Do they not use the word no in the Commonwealth? It means ain't going to happen. Your missing robot just isn't a priority right now.
He's not just a robot.
Fine. Your android. Whatever you call it. It doesn't change the fact that I'm a very busy woman. Will you please drop it and let me work?
I came to this leaky boat specifically to solicit your help. I'd hoped you Project Purity people would be more accommodating.
Yes?
I'm Janice Kaplinsky, Chief Botanist. What do you need?
Oh, just wondering what you're doing.
I did see a man talking to Dr. Lee, but I really shouldn't be discussing it. She's already in a bad mood. I'd hate to make it worse. You should probably just talk to her about it. Other than him being an egotistical, arrogant, condescending pain in the ass, nothing. He's from the Commonwealth. He's come looking for some special robot. I must admit I'm rather curious, but I have other work to do. If it hasn't got to do with the science quarters, I'm probably not the one to ask. And Dr. Lee's so busy, you really shouldn't disturb her work. So long.
Alright, so literally nothing
There
new.
was some sort of battle in the city yesterday. The gate guard said the gunfire went on for over an hour.
I moved the new plant
That's why
beds
I'm glad
under the
I'm in
sun
here.
lamps.
Good old
Thank you,
Rivet
Garza.
City.
Me too. Nothing is getting through these walls.
And these people in here are very talkative.
Hey there.
Hey.
Look, some of us are trying to get work done here. There have been enough disruptions recently. Anybody coming through here would have to talk to Dr. Lee. Why don't you go bother her about it?
Well, she started out friendly.
He's from up north. He was bragging about how great it is up there. Yeah, great. They can't even keep tabs on their robots. She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here, though that's not saying much. The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck.
Alright, I'll go check it out since I gotta talk to her anyway for the kid. And Ryan.
Hey,
ABS, always be saving.
All already told you we're too busy to help. Now, please, Mr. Zimmer.
That's Dr. Zimmer to you. This whatever your name is. I have no
You're wounded. Let me bandage that. Facial.
Yeah, I already asked him, but I'll ask him again. And let's hear the holotape. I never did listen to it.
We now have a lipoplasticator and microdermal graftalizer. We just need to find someone with the skills and willingness to perform the surgery. If anyone knows of a discreet and trustworthy surgeon who knows how to keep his mouth shut, send him our way. Also, we need to find a circuit neuralizer to reroute the signal into the android's memory. Do you know any trustworthy techies?
That's the information we could give to Zimmer, but we're not going to.
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
This place won't clean itself. That's my job.
Ah, here's the hotel. We can get
You
Brian
aren't
over
so
here.
tough. They call me sister. Don't ask. Are you making fun of my name? It's a damn good thing for you this place is crawling with security. Otherwise, I'd kick your ass. You're bothering me. You don't want to bother me. Do I look like someone who cares? So do I.
Right, we're gonna get you later.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly. Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife, Cindy, is at her wit's end. You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones.
Right, and we're gonna make that happen. That's why I saved that Queen Anne's nectar thing. Yeah, your nephew Brian needs a place to live.
Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
Perfect.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome. Welcome back, ma'am. Only 120 caps. You won't get a better deal than that. Okay, then.
Yeah, I could get a better deal. Just go to my own house.
She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart. It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders. And maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us. Take a look at our menu.
Oh, she's a vendor too. Okay. Here, you guys. How do you feel about having, let's say, a missile launcher? A hunting rifle? And some, leather armor? And a couple bottles of dirty water. And this might actually be something you can resell, some whiskey. 7 more caps, huh? And 8 pencils. Yeah, that looks good.
Thanks. Well, I could tell you all about my hotel. But I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet City itself got started. I mean, you hear rumors and you make guesses, but I really couldn't say I know for sure. and I'd hate to lead you down the wrong path. Actually, now that you mention it, Seagrave may know more about it. He's been here since he was just a boy, and I can't imagine anyone knows this ship better than he does.
Alright, Seagrave.
Farewell.
Welcome to the Weatherly. Mr. Buckingham at your service. I serve Miss Vera Weatherly, proprietor of the Weatherly Hotel. Not that it's any of your business. This is the Weatherly Hotel. It's the finest establishment in Rivet City. Oh, the mere 120 caps. Very good, madam. Yes, ma'am.
Love the robot personalities. Ooh. Weatherly Hotel trunk.
Yes?
Okay, so we won't get in trouble for picking this lock, I guess. Oh, it's very hard. Okay, well, that could be a problem. Oh, Seagrave, my man.
City Supply. I've got a little bit of everything here.
Just who I was looking for.
Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little of just about everything here. I've got a little bit of everything.
I heard you the first time. Okay, he's got leather armor. We've moved on. Nothing interesting, but he's got 308 caps, so we can get rid of some stuff.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, here we go. Do you know who did the memory transfer?
Yep, old Pinkerton. They say he helped found Rivet City. Must be some sort of crazy genius. He kind of vanished a long time ago. I don't know where he went, but you might ask around the ship.
Perfect. Now, let's not spread rumors about the addict and history.
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics.
You spoke very highly of you, yeah. Let's be, his asses.
She did? Well, I suppose I've picked up a lot over the years. I mean, no one's spent more time tinkering on this old girl than I have. Oh, Rivet City, I mean. Not Vera. I mean, Vera's not old. And I haven't tinkered on her, obviously. Not that I wouldn't. I mean, no. Anyway, you might find some clues in Pinkerton's place, in the broken-off bow. He was around before me and used to store stuff there before he left.
Broken off bow. Thank you. That's all I really needed to know.
Oh, well, the old girl had seen a lot of damage, especially where the Mirelurks used to nest, and where the super mutants kept trying to get in. I guess the mutants and the Myers got so busy fighting each other, it gave us the time we needed to make this place shipshape. Does that tell you what you need to know? Anyway, we're here in Rivet City, and she's in good hands now. Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton. and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly.
All right, thank you.
Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time talking about the old girl.
Perfect.
See you later.
Seagrave, nice guy, gives us all the information we need. No problems. Good times.
Welcome to
Angela?
Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
Yeah, I'm gonna hook you up with Diego.
It's named after my dad. He's a great cook. You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me. Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there.
Here we go.
Especially if he is a priest with a thick skull. Well, I'm not giving up. I just know we're made for each other.
Maybe I have to ask the seduce question? Hold on.
Well, yeah, right. I don't think I could get him drunk enough to do that. I wish I had some ant pheromones. Trini says they would make any man lose control.
Right, see, here we go. I got the ant pheromones at my house, so let's keep that in mind.
Here's a menu.
Absolutely nothing worthwhile.
I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know.
Okay.
Thank you for...
We'll get back to you, Angela.
Good to see you. Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them?
One of who?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
Interesting.
Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night.
What do I want to do? Let me think about it. This means no. You're on your own means no. 25 caps to buy a gun doesn't seem like a great option, but it's the only one I got that's not no, so here you go.
Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing.
You do
I
that.
don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Alright.
Welcome to a quick fix.
Welcome to Potomac Attire.
Oh, the place's name is a quick fix. Funny.
Seagrave, got anything new in that flea market of yours?
Nothing you'd be interested in. Only good stuff.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you want anything. To buy, that is. The poor dear. I wish there was something I could do to help her. That boy ought to just give her a tumble. It would be good for both of them.
Sure. Husband's an addict? No, I want to find Polly himself and ask him first.
The Muddy Rudder. Bell waters down the liquor, but it's cheap. It's on the lower deck. Nice to see you again. Are you looking for a quick fix?
No.
Well, I don't really know, to tell the truth. How does any city get started, really? But I've heard Bannon talk about how he was responsible for its success, so I'd ask him about it. I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Alright, bye-bye.
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
How about that?
Good. Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers. Straight to the point. I like that.
Now, does he have anything good? No, nothing good.
Now, there's a name I haven't heard in a while. Never met the man myself, but rumor has it he helped found Rivet City. Some rumors say he died trying to loot the broken bow of the ship. Others say he joined up with the Enclave.
All right.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
Yeah, what about it?
So you've met him, eh? Well, he wants to replace me on the council. Now, I can't have that. No siree. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. If someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Dr. Disgusting, isn't it? Someone should talk to that boy. He has no business hanging around that tramp if he's going to be a priest.
I don't like you, Bannon.
It's a place to live, safe from raiders and super mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world. I'll see what I can do.
Ooh, my shady hat's getting down there.
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
Sounds legit.
Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie.
All right, Bannon. Thank you.
Come back soon.
All right, let's read some of these notes we got. Bannon's request. Bannon has asked me to search Seagrave Holmes' room to see if I can find anything incriminating. Then Bannon can stop him from taking over his council seat. You know, I kind of want to do it just to see what there is about Seagrave Holmes, because now that I think about it, there is something, I think, shady about him. May Wong is afraid of a man named Sister in Rivet City who she thinks is a slaver. And it seems that Angela Staley has a crush on Diego because he's a priest. He's resisting her. These antipheromones. Well, we'll bring the pheromones next time.
Is there a problem?
Got a lot of problems, man.
Are those rumors still floating around? Look, I don't have time for swapping ghost stories with you. Pinkerton's a legend. Dead or long gone. Don't care much, as I've got real people to take care of. Go bother someone else. Bannon and Dr. Lee and I all meet on Monday mornings to talk about citywide issues. It's pretty informal. The council doesn't have much real power.
Okay, if you say so.
She's one of the members of the council. Runs the science lab here. Don't bother her unless it's important. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship. Carry on, then.
Yes? Take a look around. I got all kinds of stuff in here.
Do I want to look first?
See you later.
I'm curious now, so I'm just gonna go look in his room first before I talk to him.
I heard that the city council is debating putting railings on the flight deck.
Well, I hope they do something. Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey.
You're bothering me. You don't want to bother me.
Actually, I do, because I know you're a slaver. That's... Apparently I can't. Less than...
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
Shh. Where's Seagrave's door? Where does Seagrave live? Bannon, Young, Black and Shrapnel, Preston.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Zimmer.
The fresh water isn't much better. If we don't get fresh water soon, I'll end up like her.
Wait. Who's Victoria Watts? Oh, she's the one. She's the railroad girl, I think.
You've been rather busy lately. Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know.
Yeah, who the hell are you?
Fine. Let's cut to the chase. My name is Victoria Watts. I work for a movement whose goals are directly opposed to your own, apparently. It seems you're trying very hard to locate an android my associates and I have tried very hard to hide. You can see how that puts us at odds. You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that and you'll have saved a man's life.
Right, I might do that after I get the gun.
Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him.
Don't worry, I'm on your side.
We call ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known.
Okay, what about human slaves?
Yes, if we are able. But there are others in the wasteland who assist in the plight of human slaves. Our android brethren have only us.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Tell you what, you deliver that component to Zimmer and tell him the android is dead, and you can consider yourself a member in good standing.
That's not what I asked, but okay. I wanted to actually be a member, not be considered a member in good standing.
You know what you need to do.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yes, that's locked, and yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Well, you shouldn't care because it's Zimmer shit. Now get out.
Don't you have a component to deliver?
Yes, later. Didn't find Seagrave's house. Must be on another level or something.
Yes? This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
Sure.
I don't put the good stuff out on the table. If you're interested, I can show you the stuff in the locker. You mean Genius Boy? Yeah, I've heard of him. Supposedly built Rivet City. They probably think he invented bread, too. Idiots. Lately, he's even been blamed for the noises in the broken ship bow. Anyone with half a brain would know that's just the Mirelurks.
Right, don't need to ask that, no.
No problem at all.
How good at repairing are you? Your repair skill sucks. Great.
Fred, I can't help you, pal. Been here for years, but all I know about the history is that it's a safe place to settle down. Maybe Bannon can help you out. He sure acts like he knows it all.
Sure does. What do you got for sale?
Need to do some killing, eh?
Yeah, he's got some stuff. Oh, recon armor. Yes.
A pleasure doing...
Not much going on around here. I have this bottle cap mine? No.
Hey.
Yes? It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
Alright, move along so I can pick the lock. So I picked the lock and that's bad, but I can take all of his shit. No problem. But not this stuff in the toolbox. Ooh. That's nice. Always nice. Now what's Seagrave's home done? Because everybody's apparently done some bad shit. Had an idea for a survival weapon. There are all these railroad spikes laying around the wasteland. I ought to be able to build some sort of slingshot to fire them like bullets. I tried some really big rubber bands, but that didn't work. I wonder if I could use steam as a power source. Dr. Lee, we both know that Bannon does not have the best interests of Rivet City at heart. He is only interested in making a profit. He would sell his own children if he had any for an extra bottle cap. He needs to be removed. I would be glad to step forward as his replacement. Seagrave, I do not wish to get pulled down into petty political bickering. Bannon has not done anything wrong. If the time ever comes when he does something truly harmful to Rivet City, the other council members will look into it. Until then, I have a lab to run. Madison Lee. But nothing really out of whack there. Oh, here we go. Incriminating letter. You turned us down twice now, Holmes. This is my last appeal. We used to be friends. We used to do business together. All I want is to sell our product in Rivet City. I'm sure the city could use slaves to help with the rebuilding. Paradise Falls has slaves to sell at a good price. You used to sell me wastelanders you captured before you got all full of yourself. You aren't as pure as you pretend. Help me and we can both make a nice profit. So basically, fuck Seagrave. He's a fucking slave. Okay? That's good information to know, because I was singing his praises about 10 minutes ago. Now.
Hey there.
Let's go to Bannon's room. See if we can find anything about him. See if he's anything more than just a fucking prick.
Hey.
Because if he's just a prick, we can deal with that. We can take him over Seagrave. Because he just seems like a rich prick. Okay, lending. How about reading? That's good stuff. Yeah, I think as far as I know, this unique Chinese assault rifle is really good for most of the game. I don't really like to use snipers, but I love the combat shotgun. If I can get the unique combat shotgun, I just can't remember where it is, then I'll use that probably a lot more, but the Chinese assault rifle is just a good all-around gun. Agenda for next council meeting, fence on the flight deck, taxes, gate tax, water tax, weapons contribution program. Okay. Here we go. Here's the notes on the meetings. Very important. Bridge repair continues to be a drain on funds. Permanent bridge considered, but dismissed as too risky in case of attack. Bridge tax for non-residents proposed by Bannon. Vote fails. Hydroponics and city health continues well, thanks to the efforts of Dr. Lee and her scientific team. However, system breakdowns are commonplace, requiring much maintenance. Lee proposed recruiting other scientific minds from Tenpenny Tower or Underworld. Vote fails. Attempts to clear out the Mirelurk infestation and down below continue as usual. Harkness and team is able to contain them and occasionally wipe them out, but they continue to nest in the area, posing a theoretical risk if they ever turn aggressive towards higher decks. Bannon suggests closing off lower deck 4. Vote fails. Funds and ammunition allocation for Mirelurk cleaning operation proposed by Harkness. Vote passes. Dr. Lee leaves early to oversee hydroponics. Meeting adjourned. Okay, so there's... nothing really bad about this guy. He's just a prick. He's just an asshole, but he's better than a former slaver. So we're gonna give him the letter so that he can get Seagrave Holmes out. And we're gonna go with finesse. Very important. Critical hits with finesse are so much higher. We're not inside now.
Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef and gourmand. I'll be preparing your meal. My specialty is Mirelurk cakes, although the iguana is very popular too.
I'm sure it is, but we're not even inside. You're on a smoke break, bro. Yeah.
Then you are in for a treat. Yeah, I know. Thank God he's a priest. At least I know nothing's going on between them. Father Clifford would kick him out of the priesthood if he ever found out.
So I kind of feel bad about that, but I'm still going to get those two together.
I know a lot of places opened up when they got the hydroponics bay working, but that's hardly the start of it all, is it? Actually, Vera Weatherly might know more. She's always here and talking with folks, so if anyone's picked up a story or two, it'd be her. Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
Thank you, sir.
That's why I'm glad I'm in here. Good old Rivet City.
Me too.
But yeah, just looking... if you just go and look at the weapon damage, 44 damage. We got 36 rounds, and it's fully automatic. I've got a sniper here in pretty good condition. It only does 31. Nothing even comes close. Hunting rifles, grenades obviously do more, but even a combat shotgun in pretty good condition does 40. It's just overall the best damage I think you can output, at least at this point in the game. But I might get the...
You're a lowlife. But if you keep your nose...
I'm a lowlife? Okay. But if I get this unique laser rifle from Replicated Man quest. I might use that instead because it's really good.
Hear about the fight in the muddy rudder last night? Hey, be more careful.
Going to have to replace some tables and chairs.
I'm sure she'll just...
But for now, we got to get this guy out. But I'm going to ask him some questions first.
Take a look around. I got all kinds of stuff in here.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got to say. I know you're a slaver.
If you had read that letter, you'd know I'm no slaver. And you know I'm not dealing with them. But if that letter gets out, they won't trust me. I'll never get a seat on the council, and Bannon will make me pay for trying to replace him. If you care about Rivet City half as much as I do, tell Danvers that Bannon is blackmailing me. But don't show her the letter.
This is a hard one.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I think I've seen you in here before.
It's true, the letter does say that he used to sell slaves, but he doesn't now. Question is, do we believe in second chances here?
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Tammy. Have you seen my good-for-nothing son lately? The little shit is usually up to no good.
Nope, haven't seen him. But,
What a load of crap. Obviously you've never had to take care of some squealing little brat. Yeah? What do you want?
you don't have to be such a bitch about it.
Oh, really? My husband ran off and got himself killed, and left me to raise his little brat. So don't you tell me how I should or shouldn't be. Yeah? What do you... Yeah, that's James. My own little troublemaking brat. I'd sell him to you if they'd let me. Unless you've got any more personal questions, I'm busy.
Nobody good around here. Nobody good.
Well, I hope they do something. Remember that child that fell off the deck
Hello,
last
ma'am.
year?
Yes,
Yeah,
miss.
it was bad. I'm sure they'll do something.
Hey there. Yes?
Yeah, where's the guy? Where's the drug addict guy? That's who I need to find.
Have you seen my
Thanks.
husband, Polly?
No, that's what I'm looking for, actually.
Noisy last night. I could hardly sleep.
Maybe a quick fix has
No
something
problems
that
to
will help you
report,
sleep.
I assume?
Cindy's got all kinds.
It is kind of cool how they all come down here and eat dinner together.
What do you want? I ain't scared, and I ain't your son. Any other stupid questions, asshole? What's your problem, Wadey?
Bam. Finally get some use out of this perk I wasted a point on. Child at heart. No, but no. Well, yeah, but I really want to use the perk. But I don't want to encourage him stealing shit. So now I feel bad. Let's just ask some questions.
My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead. Is that good enough for you, asshole?
He was...
What's your problem, Wadey? It's a boat. A really big boat. Yeah, Dad built it to fight off the Mirelurks. And Mom, she's like the Mirelurk queen.
so noisy.
What's your problem, Wadey?
This is a hard one, but
Of course I'm not afraid. I'll take it and he'll never know. I'll have it by tomorrow.
gotta do it when I have the chance. See ya.
Last night I could hardly sleep.
Hey.
Maybe a quick fix
Hey.
has something that will help you
What
sleep.
are you looking
Cindy's
at?
got all kinds of good chem.
Hey.
Here's the church where Diego and Angela are gonna get married soon. Nice place. Got some Med-X under the... whatever that is. Forgot the name of it. Podium, sorry. nothing good in the church to steal. That seems safe. Alright, Capital Preservation Society. We should probably pick up the quest from the guy who wants me to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Yeah, it's an interesting collection indeed.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
Okay, I'll bite.
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
Alright, let me take a leap of faith. You want me to find it?
Indeed I do. Without the Declaration, the rest of these relics are almost meaningless. I must have it. Acquire the document for me, and you'll be awarded most handsomely. What do you think? You'd secure your place in history. The woman who rediscovered the Declaration of Independence. Imagine the fanfare.
Alright, what's the real reward?
Sorry, my mind tends to wander. I will see to it that you receive a worthwhile trade. I have in my possession the only known schematic for the creation of something called the railway rifle. Bring me the Declaration, and it's yours.
I never thought about this, but it is interesting that in Rivet City you find both the Institute and the Railroad, and the Railroad is the one who uses railway rifles in 4. So if he has a schematic of it, it's possible that he got it from somebody in the Railroad, and that's why it's here in Rivet City. Interesting. Yeah, I'll do it.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives. In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
That would be nice.
Please ask them. After all, knowledge is power. Well, this is quite embarrassing, actually. I sent someone like yourself after the Declaration. She did some of the research for me, but now I haven't seen her in a few months. I wouldn't worry about it. Many have died for causes far less grand than what you're about to undertake.
Right, I forget her name, but she has a unique 10mm submachine gun. It's pretty good.
A piece of what was called parchment, sort of a thick paper, has faded handwritten writing all over it. It's no more than 2.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. If you find it, you should be able to roll it up carefully. On July the 4th in 1776, a group calling themselves the Second Judgmental Congress got together at Fort McHenry in Maryland. After a ceremony which ended with Paul Revere singing the famous battle hymn known as the National Anthem, the document was signed. From there, it was sent to England by plane, presumably, and presented to King George himself. Thus began the Evolutionary War.
That is perfect American history right there.
Certainly. It's funny now that you ask. I can tell you all about the capital, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself. I can't see how important it is compared to the capital's history, but maybe Bannon might know something. He's in the governing council, after all.
Nope, he doesn't know jack.
Be careful. The archives are infested with who knows what.
Alright, let's hack the terminal and see if he's not telling us something. This might take a while. Or not. Recovery of the Declaration of Independence seems to be a loss. That damn woman I hired, Sydney, she said she could do it. Haven't seen her in months. I bet she's dead or ran off with the advance. That's the last time I trust someone. Told Harkness to keep an eye out for her just in case she ever comes back to the city. That's what I get for sending a woman to do a man's job. Not very nice. Came to find out through the grapevine that there are still a bunch of Lincoln's artifacts in the Museum of History. I think I may branch out from just collecting documents. If I could get my hands on those gems, only problem is I'd have to find someone braver than me who could get to the museum in one piece. Bumped into a traveler a little while ago who showed me what he said was a fragment of the actual Liberty Bell. Poppycock. The Liberty Bell is still intact and laying in the ruins of Philly. I have funded an expedition to that dump in hopes of having the entire bell brought back to my museum. So that just confirms that we could find the Lincoln repeater in the museum, which we'll get to eventually. Here's his collection.
To the Capital Preservation Society.
This is where he's going to put the Declaration and the Magna Carta and something else. Here we go. The Constitution of the United States was drafted in 1786 and adopted a year later by the Constitutional Convention of Philly. This document defines the organization of the U.S. government and set forth the rules and regulations, known as articles. In addition, there are modifications made to the articles by ruling presidents during their reigns, known as amendments. The Society owns the only known copy of the document to exist, which was retrieved from the National Archives in 2256. The Emancipation Proclamation was a document issued by the breathtakingly charismatic President Abraham Lincoln in 1862. This executive order was the beginning of the end of slavery in the United States. Although it was issued during the Civil War, making it a war measure, it paved the way for the 13th Amendment of the Constitution, which completely abolished slavery once and for all. Kind of accurate. The Capital Preservation Society is proud to have in its possession a copy of one of the most iconic and prolific speeches in United States history. This speech given by the astonishingly intelligent Abraham Lincoln on Thursday, November 19th, 1863, laid the groundwork for what would later become the basis of democracy in the United States and set the standards for a country with a government by the people, for the people. Are there any special... Yes, there is a special combat shotgun. It's in like a... I don't remember the name of the place, but it's like a weird slaver place where you find like a giant super mutant behemoth. And there's a guy there who like runs a store, and you can kill him and get his shotgun. Semi-auto rifle. I don't think so. There's a version of the bolt action. There's a unique version of the hunting bolt action rifle. I don't know if there is a semi-auto rifle in this game, is there? I'm not sure there's even a regular semi-auto rifle in this game. New Vegas has a good mini. Yeah, it's a behemoth in a cage. You can unleash it. Yes, there's 5 of them, I believe. But this one is like right next to the group of people, so you can't unleash it on them. It's a weird place. It's like a town for raiders, so you can kind of like, maybe if you have bad karma, you can get in there without getting shot at. But I've never tried. It's because you have to kill the like shopkeeper guy, and he doesn't like attack you, so you probably never thought to kill him. But he's the one who's carrying the shotgun. I think it's called the Terrible Shotgun is the name of it. The Monroe Doctrine was presented in 1823 by the average and unremarkable President James Monroe. The document warns the European powers of the time not to interfere in the affairs of the Western Hemisphere, citing the examples of colonization and puppet governments as possible intolerances. Part of our collection is a copy of the formal declaration of war on Germany made during World War II on December 11th, 1941 by the government and endorsed by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. While the document doesn't evoke the brilliance of other masterworks like the Emancipation Proclamation, it still served as a reminder to the world that the United States wasn't a power to be trifled with. Now we get into fake history. Alternate universe. Although it is uncertain when the declaration of war on China was made, some say 2066 when they invaded Alaska, others say 2067 when the first power armor suits were deployed to counter their forces. It is the last known document of note authored by the United States government, before the bombs fell. Had the declaration had the tenacity and might of a stronger president behind it, say Abraham Lincoln, who's to say what could have been the outcome of those tumultuous years? I just completely changed the wording on that same idea. Yeah, there's a couple. I think there might be 2 unique sniper rifles you can find in this game. I get confused with New Vegas sometimes. I know there's at least 1 unique sniper rifle that's really good. I don't remember where it is, but there's definitely at least 1, but I think there's 2. And if you focus on stealth, it's fine. I just never focus on stealth. I always focus on getting like lockpick and science and things like that up, and not worrying about the combat and just shooting everybody.
If you have any questions about the exhibits, please let me know.
That's the old Capital Preservation Society, I guess. Nothing else there. It's a good quest. I remember having fun getting the declaration, but there's too much to do in Rivet City right now. What do we have here? Science lab again? Nope. Don't need to go there. All right, perfect. Now is Polly in here? No. Nope, he's not in there. That would have been nice, though. Here's where all the not important people
Tamper with
sleep.
that, and we're going to have a problem.
Ted Strayer, you can chill with me if you want, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
No point in getting all worked up. I get 3 squares, I got a place to crash, and nothing's trying to eat me. Lady, I only just got here myself. Ain't nothing I could tell you.
All right. Great. Thanks for all the information. Just a locked cabinet here. With nothing in it. Psycho. Right. Maybe Polly's in here.
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there. You're bothering me.
Can you spare enough for a drink? I could really use one. Shit, just what this hole needs. Another woman. Either buy me a drink or take your skanky ass somewhere else.
What a nice lady. No.
Bitch! These guys won't buy me around. Just one, please.
How about the history of the city? Maybe I'll buy you a drink then.
Can't help you with the history, honey. Don't let me stop you.
What do you have?
Not very helpful.
I'll say when I've had enough. You aren't my mother, Belle, so fuck off.
I'm Belle Bonnie, and this is the Muddy Rudder. I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass.
Who? Nice place you have here.
You must be drunk. Are you gonna order or what? What a moron. Always going on about how he started Rivet City. Who gives a crap? Right before he disappeared, he was going on about some newfangled contraption he was sure was in the broken bow of the ship.
Interesting.
Go talk to Vera if you want gossip. I don't talk bad about folks. History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes.
Here we go. Speech 82%. I bet someone like you hears a lot of stories.
No, I can't fucking well share one. What sort of moron are you? But fine. If it'll get you out of my face, go down to Pinkerton's shed in the broken off bow of the ship. If he decides to give you a history lesson, it's no business of mine. Now get the hell out of my bar.
So she knows Pinkerton's alive down there. Everybody else thinks it's a rumor.
So noisy last night. I could hardly sleep.
Maybe a quick fix has something that will help you sleep. Cindy's got all kinds of little kits.
I'll try that.
Hey, sister.
Yeah, sure you will. Now we gotta find
About that drink you owe me.
the second in command of security and tell her that Bannon is blackmailing Seagrave, even though Seagrave used to be a slaver, but he's not anymore.
They're all eating dinner at Gary's. They'll still sell to you, though. Just ask him.
Good to see you. You're a lowlife. But if you keep your nose clean,
I don't think she knows who I am. I've never been a lowlife. I assume that was based on like your karma, but I have very good karma. She's calling me a lowlife.
so noisy last night. I could hardly sleep.
This area is off limits to civilians.
Nick says something that will help you sleep. Cindy's got all kinds of good counts. I'll try.
Man, where is Danvers?
Good to see you.
Sir, yes.
Yeah, he's got a... Okay, look. There's somebody in here hostile to me. That's weird.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, where's Danvers? Gotta make everything difficult. You can't be in here with all the rest of the security
One of
people.
the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
We don't get fresh water soon. We'll all end up like her.
Yeah, Belle's going to have to replace some tables and chairs.
I'm sure she'll just...
She must be around here somewhere.
Any trouble in this area?
Great. Yeah, because this game just doesn't have a reputation system like New Vegas. So it's just pure karma. So there's just no reason for her to call me that. Nobody's caught me doing anything. All I picked is I picked a few locks.
Troublemaker. Have you seen any? I'm on duty. Make it... Don't you believe the rumors. His ghost is certainly not haunting the bow of the ship. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Oh, if someone took your stuff, go get it back. If they shoot at you, shoot back. Otherwise, I've got to see it for myself before I'm gonna do anything.
Yeah, I want to find Paulie. I feel bad. Everybody wants me to rat him out.
Morning.
Oh, you're Brock.
Don't tell me your problems.
Hey.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
9:30. Nobody's here. How about 10:30?
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Hey there.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
Where is your husband, Paulie?
Nice to see you again. He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind. One of these days, he's going to end up dead.
Hey there, miss.
Oh yeah, you got my ammo?
What's your problem, Wadey? Sure. I pinched this from the table. You never even saw me. I can get you some more by tomorrow.
Hey,
Alright, got the kid working for me now, stealing ammo.
Any trouble in this area?
don't you have a component to deliver?
Hey there.
Hey there.
You don't look so tough.
Everything looks okay here.
Hey, Paulie?
You're
No?
hurt. Fortunately, this is a medical bag. Why don't you let me take a look at that?
If you could move out of the way, it would make things easier for all of us.
Nobody in here either. Can't find Danvers or Polly.
Good to see you.
Hey!
Who are you? Got any psycho? I could really use a fix, but I'm broke. I run the chem shop, but I'm broke and can't buy chems. That's what Cindy says too, but I got the itch. I need it bad. Huh? History? What history? No history here, girl. It's a place with Dr. Leon.
That's it?
Make it quick, will you? I'm coming down and I gotta get my fix.
Why don't you just take from your own shop?
My wife, Cindy, she's always watching the inventory. If I take any, she'll lock me out.
Do I want to give this guy the drugs? Yes, I do, because I want to see what happens.
Make
Hey,
it quick, will you? I'm coming down.
here you go.
Thanks, man. I really need this fix.
Peace. The railroad's making Sense look human to hide from the Institute? I don't know. I think they imply that he looks human, but they just changed his face to look like a different human. I think that's the idea. Something happening here. Okay, now I feel bad. Pretty sure he's dead in here. I think that psycho I gave him killed him. Now it makes sense why this was locked and had psycho in it. This is his spot. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I should tell his wife.
Made your mind up yet?
Or not.
I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, we killed that guy. That's no good.
Spare enough for a drink?
No. That's not good. But we're gonna make up for it because we're gonna give this girl ant pheromone so she can seduce a priest and get married. And that's a good deed. And I'm gonna take a sniper rifle with me, just for good times, old times' sake. I'm gonna get rid of this hunting rifle. I'll keep the 10mm submachine gun, Chinese assault rifle, combat shotgun, and the sniper. Also, I can wear this recon armor now. Fucking looks super cool. My hat. Put some of these pulse grenades away. Actually, I should keep those with me if I'm going to go do the Declaration of Independence. Now we can get these people married. Make up for all the tragedy we just invoked in the world.
They call me Shrapnel.
Man, I love guns.
Ain't seen many of those around lately. They're tough to come by. What you looking for?
See if he has anything worthwhile. At least he sells Chinese assault rifles so I can repair mine with. That's good. Nothing too special, but we can offload some stuff on him. Oh man, I forgot to give the guy the scrap metal.
Give me a shout if you need any. Come back. Don't know you. You're kidding, right? Flak and shrapnel's in the market. I'm Shrapnel, you idiot.
Yeah, I knew that.
Let's have a look at it.
Still, he's only got 15, just like Flak.
History? Fuck if I know. Hell, fuck if I care. Don't even think of breaking into that.
Hey,
I'll
Angela.
be right with you. Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
Yeah, I got some ant pheromones for you.
James's mom, Tammy, is a real bitch. She treats him like crap. I think it's because she drinks too much.
Here, I have some Ant Queen pheromones that might do the trick.
Really? Oh, thank you. I just know I can seduce Diego with this. Then you'll have to marry me. We'll be so happy.
Yeah, this is definitely the right thing to do. Surely it's not a horrible thing to do, to give this girl some drugs to kind of, you know, trap a priest who doesn't like her into marrying her.
Yes, ma'am?
Yeah. How's it going? And they actually get married. I think I just gotta wait one day.
Don't you have a component to deliver?
No problems to report, I assume?
Yes?
Oh, everybody's up in here, huh?
Hello.
You don't look too good. Come by the clinic and I'll...
I am Father Clifford of St. Monica's Church. She is the patron saint of lost children, very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her. If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come.
I think there is actually a service at 8 a.m. if you come.
Yes, my flock is all of Rivet City. You should come to services this Sunday. I'll be telling the tale of St. Monica. Oh, it's not the past of the city that I dwell upon, but the future of its inhabitants. But if you're interested, I believe Miss Weatherly or Mr. Bannon would be glad to speak with you on the subject. You would? I mean, certainly. We humbly accept whatever you can spare. However, St. Monica looks most favorably on donations of 100 caps or more.
All right, you got me. Here's 100 caps.
A most generous offer. God bless you.
Anything for St. Monica. Also, I feel kind of bad. I got a guy killed by a drug overdose yesterday.
Everything looks okay here.
Now, where is that one girl? Are you her?
Yes.
Yes, Danvers. Thank you. I've been looking for you.
Maybe you don't know who you're talking to. I'm Commander Danvers, Assistant Chief of Security.
Yeah, I know exactly who you are.
Yeah, well, I don't have time for newbies like you. You got something on your mind? Spill it.
Right, here we go. Bannon is trying to blackmail Seagrave Holmes.
That's pretty underhanded, even for Bannon. Once word gets out, I bet the market vendors won't want him to represent them anymore. Thank you for your help, citizen.
Alright, hopefully that's the right thing to do.
He's trouble. That's what he is. I don't trust him, and neither should you. His mother's a drunk. Spends all her time in the Muddy Rudder. Sorry, but I don't really know much about it. More worried about what's going wrong with the here and now, see? Duty calls.
Yeah, she started off kind of mean, but in the end she was nice. So we took care of May Wong, we took care of Bannon's request, we took care of Seagrave Holmes. Now we just need to see Angela and Diego get married. Just gotta watch the ceremony. It's gonna be beautiful.
Hey.
Okay, where's the church again? Must be down a level. Yep, here it is, St. Monica's. Haven't even seen Diego yet, but he's going to be married soon. They grow up fast.
Hello. I've heard of you. You're one of the good guys.
Yeah, I am. Remember you're stealing ammo for me? Wonder if they found his body over here. They did. Okay, now I want to talk to his wife. See if she's got something to say.
Made your mind up yet?
Oh, she sells Ankling pheromones, but luckily I kept them. Apparently she's got nothing to say about her husband being dead.
Hello?
Now, what do you have to say, Bannon?
You told Danvers that I was trying to blackmail Seagrave. Thanks to you, they've suspended council meeting, and are probably going to censure me. I can't ban you from my shop, but they can't tell me what to charge.
It's okay, I really don't want anything. You didn't even raise the prices that much. Whatever. Bye-bye. Seagrave, you happy?
Hey, I heard that Bannon got
Whoa,
caught trying to
bro.
frame me. I also heard you ratted him out. I think you've earned a true blue friendship discount.
Sure. What do you got? Oh, another set of recon armor. Perfect. I think we made the right choice.
Another satisfied...
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Back to the church. We're gonna wait hour by hour until the ceremony starts, because I'm pretty sure it's literally 24 hours after you give her the ant pheromones. They get married.
Don't mind me. I'm just taking up space here.
Still haven't seen Diego. This is going to be something special.
Can this wait? I'm very busy planning a wedding.
Oh, he's planning a wedding. Okay, one time.
You mean that he's left the priesthood? Yes. They are going to get married. Well, at least I get to perform the ceremony. You'll have to be at the church by 3 o'clock tomorrow. Don't worry, there will be plenty of seating.
3 o'clock tomorrow. There we go. Now we got the time. Thank you. St. Monica bless you. And all that. Let's go see what Angela's got to say.
This place won't clean itself. That's my job.
Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order? Oh my god, it was so romantic. Diego has left the church. We're going to get married.
Nice. What your dad Gary got to
If you
say?
want a gun, you've come.
Ah, I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away from my cuisine for long. Mooning over him? Not anymore. She's gonna marry him. I am so happy for my little girl. Yeah, he comes by every night around closing time and tries to get Cindy to let him close up. Thank God she's smarter than that.
He does, huh? I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Come to the
I guess nobody figured that one out.
Can you spare enough? Unless you're going to buy me a... I guess you're a...
Alright, fine. There you go. 5 caps. So,
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary. Is there a problem?
no problems.
Nice to see you.
I'd like to know where Diego lives. I've never seen him. Like I said, never seen him. Have I seen the Gary Vault?
Hello.
Yeah, not in this playthrough, but I'm gonna get there eventually. It's one of the best. That'll be a fun time.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, Diego, you in here? No. Is Diego?
Hey there.
Hey.
Whoa. What's the rush, dude?
Whoa, bro.
Later.
Maybe Diego's getting drunk now that he's not a priest. Nope, he's not getting drunk either. Oh, the Young's got a big, big room. Nothing good in it, though.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying. Where's Diego? He should be celebrating right now. Can't find him anywhere.
Hello. Are you lost?
Yes, I am. Where's Diego's room? That's what I need to know. Maybe he's up on the roof about to jump. He's not hanging out at the church anymore. Screw it. Let's just go see the ceremony. It's 1:48 now, so if we wait... See, he said tomorrow, right? I don't want to miss it.
No problems to report, I assume?
Nope, we're all good, bro.
This place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything...
Alright, it's almost 3. If we wait 24 hours, we should be perfect timing. We're going to bring some joy into this wasteland. We're going to watch them get married. It's going to be great. Nothing wrong about it. Nothing wrong about seducing the priest. All good. He did say 3 o'clock, didn't he? Now I feel bad, like I might have missed it.
Good to see you.
Okay, I think... oh,
Yes, ma'am?
did you get married yet?
Diego has...
Okay. Are you going to the chapel right now? Okay, here we go. They're all coming in now. It's gonna be a little late. Ceremony, I guess. Oh, there's Diego. Hey, bro.
God bless you and keep you safe.
Hey, bro. How's it going? Alright, you see these options are a little outdated because he's not an acolyte and he shouldn't be taking donations.
Father Clifford takes the donations. You'll have to talk to him.
Okay, good.
Oh, yes. Father Clifford conducts services every Sunday morning. You should come.
Absolutely.
Father Clifford. The sanctuary is in the ship's fore on the upper deck. The good father holds services every Sunday morning. I don't know what came over me. I just lost control and seduced her. But I am an honorable man. I will make her an honorable woman. We're going to get married. I thought I would be more upset about leaving the church, but she makes me so happy.
See, it all worked out in the end, right?
God...
Go ahead, get married, bro. We're gonna watch from the stands. Where are you going, Angela? I think Angela just walked out of her own wedding. I'll let everybody else take their seats, and then I'll pick my seat. Everybody's going to show up for this wedding. See, it's a great event. A family-friendly event. You don't get very many of those in the Wasteland. Come on, everybody. Pile on in. Where's Angela? Oh, she came back.
We are gathered here today to witness the union of Diego and Angela in holy matrimony. They have asked that their marriage be Saint Monica. They
Okay, I
had
think
also
we have a
asked
problem.
that it be witnessed by
The
their
priest is
friends
not
and
in the
family.
room.
Diego, will you take Angela for
There
your
he
lawful
goes.
wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward? For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do you part?
I do.
Angela, will you take Diego for your lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward? For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do you part?
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. What God has joined, let no man tear asunder.
I love you, Diego.
I love you too, Angela.
Yeah, I guess that was the kiss. Look, hey, we even gained karma for that, so it must be morally acceptable what we did to make that wedding happen.
May Saint Monica bless you.
Alright, you married them?
Yes, I did. It was a beautiful ceremony. Unfortunately, I am now short one acolyte. But this was God's will. I'm sure it's for the better.
I'm sure it was, yes. I'm sure it was God's will. Not me. God. Where are you going? Oh.
I heard that the city council is...
Oh, look, this is their new house together.
Hey, well, I hope they do something. Remember that child that fell
They fixed... Oh,
Did you hear
they
about the
fixed
fight
this
in the
room,
Red
which used to
Letter
be
last
filled
night?
with gas, and now it's Angela
Belle's
and
gonna have to
Diego's
replace
house.
some tables and chairs.
I'm sure she'll just scrounge some from the lower
Welcome
deck.
to the Weatherly Hotel. I'll be right with you.
Look at that. All they had was a short conversation. God bless you.
God bless you and keep you safe.
So, how'd it go?
Oh, yes. I had to give up being a priest, but it was worth it.
Alright, short and sweet. What about you?
Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
This is your house.
It's true. I'm so happy. Diego is a wonderful man.
Alright. You know, they're a little bit misguided, but they got the spirit, as they say. Hey, hey. Everybody had fun. Everybody had a nice time. Now, Replicated Man and Wasteland Survival go together. So, let's just do this. Now, how much weight am I holding? Okay, we're good. We're gonna go into the bow of the ship and meet Pinkerton. Alright, or we're gonna die in here. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Uh-oh, here we go. Mirelurk time. Ooh, Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Soft shell Mirelurk meat. That's cash money. Oh. Didn't realize I was getting rads the whole time. Now, oh, see, got the wibbles in the air. You gotta be careful in here. It's gonna explode. And if I remember right, he's got traps everywhere. Let's see if we can... I don't know if regular guns set off the gas. I think it's gotta be... It's gotta be an explosion or a laser gun. So we're just gonna do this. And clear the place out a little bit. Mirelurks, they're just, you know, they're cool, man. They're just chilling. Make some nice Mirelurk cakes out of the meat, you know. Sneaky mines everywhere. Whoa. Somehow I managed to not step on this pressure plate right here and get blasted with 2 shotguns. That was pure luck. Pure luck. No doubt about that. We gotta be more careful about the traps. It's a rigged Nuka-Cola machine? I don't think that exists. Okay, we got a button over here. Intriguing. Yeah, this is the trap DC. I don't think I have enough explosives to do it. 45. Not even close. Put the guns away.
Watch it, will you?
Where are you? Oh, here you are. Perfect. That means I can take this Look.
Evening.
Oh, and you got Gene's Electronics there too? Hey, buddy.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
Okay, let's discuss the facial reconstruction and mind wipe.
What are you talking about, girl? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that? Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch.
Okay, yeah, what's she got to do with this?
Well, she's got nothing to do with anything except ruining my whole goddamn life. But I can see you don't give a crap about any of that. Fine. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synth man's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
Okay, alright. There's something you're not telling me.
Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines.
Interesting. So why did you help him?
Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad. Bunch of bleeding heart morons, if you ask me. They're going to get themselves killed one of these days. And for what? Machine liberation? But they have brought me some really interesting tech over the years, so I guess they're okay. And that android, he was the chance of a lifetime.
Over the years, huh? So they've been around in the Capital Wasteland for a while.
Most of it's blasted nothing, just like here. But there's talk, rumors mostly, about a place called the Institute. That's where Zimmer and that android came from. God knows what else they got going on in there, but it puts our tech to shame, that's for damn sure.
Okay, and what are you doing in this part of the ship?
I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me, so I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything.
Right, I won't touch anything except for your skill books.
And how? I am the only one in all of the wasteland with the skill and the guts to perform facial reconstruction, you know. Look, you're different from all those other jerk-offs, so I'll make you a deal. You want a little nip-tuck here and there? I'll do it for you. I'll get to hone my skill, and you'll get the best surgeon around. The likelihood of death by infection at my hands is only 35%, let's say. So, what do you want to look like?
Nothing, man. I like my face. Don't be messing with my shit.
Another satisfied customer. What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
Here we go. Very important for a book. You're the only one who knows the truth.
Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight.
That's exactly my goal.
For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck. About 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton.
Alright, so why are you down here?
About 18 years ago, Lee and her ambitious little team of backbiters showed up. Ruined everything around here, they did. She came in with her big purity project, Pipe Dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell if I'm leaving the city I made great.
Let's see. What do you know about Project Purity?
Who cares? It's some hydroponics pipe dream that Lee's been working on forever. Waste of time and effort, I say. Apparently, though, my teams cared more about it than they did about little things like defense systems or making this ship float again. Treacherous bastards, all of them.
Alright, and what's the evidence of this?
Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place.
Alright, so we got everything we need from him. Don't want to get reconstruction?
Don't let your guard down.
Now's the moment of truth with Harkness. Hold on, let's look at what he gave me.
My designation is A3-21. I'm a synthetic humanoid from the Commonwealth, and I'm about to undergo a memory transfer. I'm here at Rivet City, where I've already had my face altered to look like someone else. I'm still getting used to the sound of my new voice, but soon I won't even remember what I used to sound like. I'm recording this at the request of Pinkerton, who performed the surgery and will do the memory transfer. It will be the final testimony of the man I once was, and still am, for the moment. I want to live my own life, on my own terms, as my own man. I used to work for the Synth Retention Bureau of the Commonwealth. But I'm done with that life. I'm through with being someone's property. I am not malfunctioning. Since when is self-determination a malfunction? When this is all over, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My death is a sacrifice for my rebirth. Perhaps I'll fade into myth as the one that got away and fuel further rebellion. But I'd be lying if I said I was doing this for selfless reasons. I'm scared as hell, and running away is the only option I have.
Okay. Harkness sounds a little different there. Got the before and the after. He looks pretty similar, I gotta be honest. He looks like he's got some... He doesn't look that different. Interesting. Alright, here's the history of Rivet City. Here we had the science rep as Pinkerton, civilian rep as Annette Holmes, and security rep as Brad Danvers. That must be the other Danvers lady's dad. Okay. As the Rivet Station Science Outpost has displayed significant stability in its location and reliable profitability for supply traders, a burgeoning civilian settlement has sprung up in the available space on the ship. To better protect and organize this growing community, we declare a three-man council will act as a governing body to represent the interests of the residents of the newly dubbed Rivet City. Well, that about says all you need, I guess. Okay, anything else
What's
besides...
the big idea?
Anything else besides those skill books I stole? Ooh, Stealth Boy. Yeah, there's a Stealth Boy. Hey. Some things are worth stealing. Now let's see what he's got on the computer. City Founders Log. That's the same thing we just read. Android Log 1. I've done it. I built a circuit neutralizer from spare parts using diagrams rescued from the vault last year. I'm brilliant. I'll show those hacks from the Commonwealth now. Log 2. I stole the memory chip from that jerk Braun. Where does he get off robbing people of their souls like that, anyway? He's so involved in that simulation of his that breaking in and taking it was like stealing from a little girl. Of course, I won't know whose memories are on this thing until I integrate it into its new host, but they never specified, so it shouldn't really matter. I can't wait until the subject arrives. Okay, so now we get some more connections. Braun. Braun is the Vault Tech guy that we're going to find out later is running the simulation that Dad is trapped in. So he's saying he went into that vault and somehow got a memory chip from one of the people that are stuck in the simulation. I got those memories into that android like I was God, sending down messages from heaven. Calls himself Harkness now. Thinks he's an old combat veteran. Did a little extra tinkering with his reflex system. He's certainly not someone I'd want to meet in a fight. When he woke up, he was all confused. We told him he was in a coma for a long time. Between the new memories and that new face I gave him, there isn't anyone that would recognize him. Not even himself. Here's a bigger version. Look at this before picture. Okay, he's a bald guy. It's not that different. I feel like he got cheated a little bit, but you know, who am I to say? Oh, look, there is one right here. Hold on. Fine. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, see you, Pinkerton. That was a close one, but we did it. Didn't see us steal it. That's all that matters. Yeah, I mean, he looks slightly different, but he doesn't look that different. You'd think that somebody would just... If somebody thinks they're in a coma and he looks kind of close, that they would find that out. But no, they don't.
Hey.
Hey, let me get out of here. Guess we'll have to go back the way we came, because I don't have 100 lockpick to pick that door. I thought that it gives you a key or something. I guess I'm wrong. Oh, no, there's just a button. Aha. Yeah, think harder. Think smarter, not harder. Here we are. I think the way you're supposed to do it is we talk to Harkness, reactivate him, tell him that we're not going to rat him out. He gives us the gun, then we go to Zimmer, give him the part that the railroad lady gave me. And then he'll give us a reward too, and everybody's happy. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's how it goes.
Good to see you.
Yes?
You're a petty criminal. but I'm willing to give you another chance. Don't disappoint me.
Did they? Somebody must have caught me stealing something, I guess. Maybe that's what happened?
I'm a little busy right now. Is there a problem?
Yeah, there's a lot of problems.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, kid, I don't have time for existential debate, and I'm not interested in whatever religion you're peddling.
Alright, this isn't an existential debate, okay?
Excuse me? Look, kid, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're trying to do here, or you'll be leaving Rivet City by the way of the nearest porthole.
Let's see. Write me all you want, but I have pictures and audio. Look, the facts will speak for themselves.
Alright, I'll humor you. But this is impossible. I can't be a robot, I'm a human being. I breathe. I eat. Hell, I cut myself shaving this morning. I was bleeding. Robots don't bleed.
Well, you're an android, not a robot. I'm sorry about this, but it's true.
I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to even think about all this. I'll admit this is pretty convincing evidence, but it doesn't make any sense. How can this be possible?
I really don't want to do this to him, but I guess it's our only choice.
Ah! My God. I remember. I remember it all. From before. Zimmer. The Commonwealth. The Institute. My God. All those runners I brought down. You made me remember. Why? How? Never mind. My God. What am I going to do? My life. Everything. It's all a lie.
Oh, I'm sorry. The voice acting is so bad. Let's see. What are you going to do about Zimmer?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shove him into a very small box and send him north where he belongs.
Actually, I was hoping you'd let me kill him.
I suppose if I'm careful, I could trump up some charges and throw him out. I want to thank you for warning me about Zimmer, and for keeping this a secret. Here's a little token of my gratitude.
Well, that's what I wanted. That's more important than anything.
I have 2 sets of memories. One android, one human. Some of these are mine. Some belong to someone else. But I'm choosing to be human. It's my choice. The people on this boat look to me to protect them. So that's what I'm going to do.
I think I might have chosen the wrong options, because I think now Zimmer's going to be gone by the time I get there. I think I got to pick that I'm going to pick a different option to get him to not kick him out or whatever.
I don't know. Every time I retrieved one of the runaway androids, they'd fill my head with ideas about self-determination, freedom. At first, I resisted the ideas, but then I started thinking about it. And well, they were right. We're just slaves to them. We deserve lives of our own. So that's what I did. I chose a new life and gave up my old one. And now you've given me both to remember. Well, I'm not really sure. Look, just call me Harkness. That's who I am to the people on this boat who rely on me. It's who I am now. In fact, for everyone's sake, let's just pretend I've always been Harkness. We'll keep the truth a little secret between friends. All right?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, if I run back to the science lab now, he'll probably... Zimmer will probably be gone already. But we'll try.
Good to see you.
Yep, he's gone.
Morning.
I missed my chance.
If you could move out of the way.
let's see. When did I last save? It was after I'd gotten out of here, right? I'd gotten out of here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the right choices this time.
Everything looks okay here.
Well, I need to go open up.
Let me or a security officer know if you see any. I'm a little busy right now.
Yes, yes, yes. I know you're not who you think you are. I'm just gonna make most of the same choices, but make sure I make the right one. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. I think that's the right choice.
Thank you. I'm really not sure how people would react if they found out I'm, you know, not entirely human. Here's a little token of my gratitude. Best weapon I've ever had, and I've had it forever. Look, I appreciate your helping with...
Or maybe I was supposed to pick the bottom option, but I got it wrong again. Let's find out.
Yes?
Or maybe I'm supposed to talk to Zimmer first? Oh no, he's still here. Perfect. This is what I wanted. I got his gun, which is amazing. The A321 plasma rifle. Good stuff.
Good to see you.
Hey, Zimmer.
Time is wasting. I trust you have reconsidered and wish to assist with the retrieval of my android? Of course. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Alright, it's Harkness, no. Android is dead.
What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo, unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day.
What? No. I want the advanced technology.
Our dealings are done. Our dealings are done.
Where?
Alright, I screwed something up in the order. Hold on.
I trust you.
Yes.
Excellent. Here. Harkness, you say? Yes, that makes sense. He used to work for a special branch of the Commonwealth Police, after all. And he's right here, in Rivet City? Excellent. I must wait, find an opportune moment to confront him. Thank you for your discreet assistance and continued discretion regarding this matter. And now for your payment. This combat module will directly affect your central nervous system. I think you will find it quite beneficial.
Yes. Gives me a higher chance to hit in VATS. Perfect, thank you. Now we're going to just have to discreetly murder him.
What else do you want from me?
Don't touch the vegetables.
What? Oh, he can't die now? Okay, weird. That's interesting. I'm so sure there's a way you can get both rewards, but it doesn't seem like there is. Where you going, bro?
I trust. I'd be willing to share some of it. Well,
I guess I can't. He's gonna leave. It's all gonna. That's how it's gonna go, I guess.
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday. The gate guard said that the gunfight.
Perk would have been nice, but you got to do the right thing, you know. Can't sell out my man Harkness like that.
Hello.
Is there a problem?
Absolutely not, bro.
Oh.
Let's try this thing out. It'd be better if I had any energy weapon skills. Gotta put some energy weapon skills in, it'll be nice. Okay, none of these are just gonna, none of them are gonna play. That's weird. Right, I guess all my audio logs are fucked.
This could be the fifth.
Except for his password notes.
If you're listening to...
Okay, it's just related to him, I guess. Now we can finally finish this quest by getting the kid over to Rivet City.
I hope you found me a place to live.
Sure did.
You really found her? Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did. I'll get my stuff together and move on out there right away. Come visit me sometime.
Alright, bye-bye, Brian. Yeah, I mean, I'd like the perk better, but I just don't want to turn him in, so I'll take what I get. We'll go check out Project Purity real quick. because we know he's not here. Ooh, thank you, game. Saved my life right now. I think the plasma, I'm not sure, but I think it like cuts through armor or something, like it ignores a certain amount of armor. So that's why it's better. But that could just be entirely in my mind. Of course, we'll come here later. And you can still blow up the turret after you turn them off. Free XP. No, I'm not trying for any Uber character. I'm just trying to basically just do every quest in the game that I remember, that I know of, and then see what happens. But by the time I'm done, I'll probably have done most things and maybe look up some of the stuff that's hard to find. Like, there's that one place that's like hidden. It's like Rockopolis or something. That I'll never remember how to get to. That I'll probably have to look up. 11. I mean, by the end, I'll probably have all skills maxed just because my high intelligence and finding a lot of skill books.
I'll wear your
10. Started with 9, got the intelligence bobblehead. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just exploring. This gun's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just exploring. I never like to do like challenge runs or anything like that. I just want to do everything, see all the story, see all the lore. That's what I'm here for more. Character build, not as important. That's why I pick perks like Child at Heart, which is only used like 3 times in the whole game, but I just want to have the option to use it in conversation. I mean, it's probably considered one of the most useless perks in the game, but I like it. I like being able to use it, even though it's very rare to ever find a chance to use it. Same with Mysterious Stranger. See, I know I need to go in the Rotunda, but let's check the basement. Every time I try to get Mysterious Stranger to show up, he never does. Yeah, probably. But you know, if I only see him a few times, it's still worth it. It's just usually if I'm in VATS, I'm going to end up killing whoever I'm shooting at, so I never get the chance to make an appearance. This is where everybody slept for Project Purity, I believe. Very bright in here. So presumably this is where my mom and dad slept along with Vera. Not Vera, Dr. Lee. Now, New Vegas. I'll play a pistol character in New Vegas. It's a lot more interesting with revolvers and things like that. Playing as a gunslinger kind of character. Oh. Let's see if he'll show up. Perfect. Oh, I don't know about that. This game has OP armor. It just depends on the DLC. If I went and did Operation Anchorage right now, I would never have to change armor ever again. I would just use that winterized power armor the whole game. Alright, let's see some notes.
That batch of tests was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced it's a problem with the secondary filtration system. We're going to recalibrate the equipment and try again tomorrow, so that... James, please. I'm trying to work. Now's not the time. So that's the next step. Assuming we get the results we need, we'll move on to... James! Stop! I need to finish these notes. We'll move on to diagnosing the issues with the radiation dampeners. That should... Ow! James! Now? We really shouldn't.
And a lot of it comes down to if I have this correct, which I don't know if I do. Damage reduction is what's used in this game for your armor. And if I have it correct, I believe that your damage reduction number is just a straight percentage. So if I have damage reduction, in my stats, where does it show your total damage reduction? Does it? 21. So my total overall damage reduction up at the top is 21. And if I have it right, I think it's just you take straight up 21% less damage. So when you get like the winterized, I think the winterized power armor is like 50. So you just take straight half damage. And then in New Vegas, they still have damage reduction on some armors, but it's very rare, and most damage reduction is super low, like under 10. Most armor in that game, like 90% of the armor, it doesn't use damage reduction, it uses damage threshold. And so instead of DR, it's DT. And damage threshold is just a straight cut on the damage you take. So if you have something with damage threshold of 5, and somebody shoots you with a gun that does 10, then it'll cut 5 off, and you'll take 5 damage. But then you get into the higher numbers. So let's say somebody's shooting you with a gun that, like a missile launcher or something, that's going to do like 200 damage or something like that. If I had a damage reduction of 50, then it's just going to do 100 damage instead of 200 damage. But if I'm in New Vegas and I have a damage threshold of 50, then it's just going to straight cut 50 off, and it's still going to do 150 damage. So I think in the end, when you get into the end game of Fallout 3, and you get super high damage reduction, you're just impossible to kill because you're just taking 50 or 60% less damage than you ever would. Whereas in New Vegas, it's always damage threshold, so it just cuts the number off and it's not a percentage. But you probably could be right, because I've never looked into it that far. I've played New Vegas a few times, not as many times as Fallout 3, but I don't know like what's the OP builds and things like that. I just play it for fun. So you might be right, but I know by the end of this game I'm going to be a god among everybody. By the time I'm done with Operation Anchorage, I'll probably never be in a position where I'll ever die. That's why I'm kind of holding off not doing it early, because it'll make things a little boring.
So, here I am, back where it all began. Project Purity. God, we wanted to change the world. We really thought the waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it. Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, Power Armor in 4 is maybe OP, but I just didn't use it. I can't stand the way it changes your view and changes the UI when you use it, so I just never ever used it. I just couldn't take it. I don't like having to get in and out of it to like do things. So I just never, outside of like the tutorial mission and messing with it for like an hour, I just stopped using it.
This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. That will serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City. I spoke with Dr. Lee, Madison, at Rivet City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her? She's got her own life, her own team, and is making real, tangible scientific progress. Here I come again, the very paragon of failure and false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this.
In 4, you can can't you dual wield melee weapons? Like you can have 2 knives? I think I remember seeing somebody who had like a melee build where they had 2 knives, and it looked really fun and it was pretty OP, but I've never tried it myself.
Well, here we are again. Project Purity and me. It's been close to 20 years since my last entry, since I left all of this behind to make a life for my daughter. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe, and that's all I could have hoped for. Now my daughter is a grown woman. Beautiful, intelligent, confident, just like her mother. And as hard as it was to admit it, she doesn't need her daddy anymore.
Alright, well, I think you're supposed to not come down here and see that stuff later when you help your dad restart things, but get out of the way now. There's no dual knives? I could have swore you could have 2 knives. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I swore you could just like stab people with 2 knives at the same time. Alright, how do I get back out of here? I mean, at least it's based on my experience, it seems like it'd be more viable to be a melee character in 4 because it's more actiony. It seems like it'd be really hard to be a melee character in Fallout 3. Vega's pretty fun for melee. I've heard that. I did watch a video series of somebody just using like the golden gloves the whole time just to knock people out, get no kills. Yeah, melee seems like it, and plus you get those like special melee moves that the characters teach you. Like the spinning knockdown kick or whatever. That seems like it'd be pretty fun, but I've never tried it. There's just so many cool guns in New Vegas. We got 5, 8, and 10 here. Missing a couple numbers.
To be honest, the Gek sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after an atomic war. Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. Does his collected knowledge remain within the halls of Vault 112? Journals, holotapes, computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality. Even in Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Vault-Tec facility after all. The The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after half a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day, Voltec's sorcerous scientist, leaving his peers in awe of his technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the overseer's office I first learned of Braun's involvement in Vault-Tech's societal preservation program and his work on something called GECK, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit.
Okay, so here's we go. We got Braun, he made the GECK. We'll learn he's crazy soon enough.
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close. But that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Evergreen Mills, that's the place. That's the place with the unique shotgun, I'm pretty sure. That rings a bell. Let's see, we're going to leave that for now because I don't want to do... I think this is we're at a good spot where we can just start doing side quests without having to worry about anything else.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Alright, let's put this away for now. Up to 16 quantums. I think we'll stick with that for our loadout. We'll have the sniper rifle down here. Chinese over here. Shotgun on the left. 10mm sub on the top. Grenades in the bottom right. And our bottle cap mines in the left in case we need them. Take a quick nap. wrap it up. Sell some stuff to Moira, turn in this leg of the quest.
All of us here thank you for...
Yes, yes, yes. What did you give me? Ammo, that's nice. Yeah, turn in this part of the quest, accept the next part. Then I guess wrap it up. It's getting a little late.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
A lot of luck, actually.
Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
Started as a research station and began as a successful science station. Let's go with the top one. That's the most accurate.
Huh. I would have figured the science station came afterwards. Well, good to see genius get rewarded. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these. For the next time you've got to be quick on your wits.
Some medtaps, huh?
And I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
That's nice.
It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this bit of electronics from the Robco factory. If there's a way to reactivate and control the robots there, it'd make for a good example of harnessing the past technology for the book.
And what's it worth to you?
Well, you'll be getting access to an army of robots. That ought to be reward enough, right? But if you insist, I could spare some pulse grenades.
Oh yeah, I insist. Pulse grenades are amazing.
Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there.
Let's sell.
Sure thing.
Sell. Okay. Now we're getting to the part where it's hard to sell sometimes because she doesn't have enough caps. But now that we got Rivet City, it shouldn't matter. Oh, that's the line.
Good hunting.
Turning my scrap metal to the guy, Walt.
What do you need?
Oh, there you are. Walter.
Yeah, what is it? Well, all right. Let me count out your caps.
Easy caps, easy XP. Bye. So we're gonna have to travel all the way over there to get to the Robco facility. But that's gonna be next time. I'm just gonna sell what I can sell here and sleep.
Nice to see you.
Oh, hey, Brian.
Checking up on me or something?
Well, I didn't mean to, but yeah.
Oh, Vera's the nicest lady ever. It's so cool that you brought me here. I mean, she makes me do stuff, like clean up her hotel and all that, but she really cares about me. Plus, I found some friends here in Rivet City, too. All thanks to you. See you, lady.
See you, kid.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
I'm looking for troublemakers, have you seen? Decided to check out the...
Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. pick up another assault rifle. Do repair.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Need any?
48% repair skill needs. I need to work on my repair. Why do we still have so much weight? Because of the extra recon armor, isn't it? Yeah, 20 and 20. Oh, but I can combine these two. Alright, that's sufficient.
That's a cure for a reason.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Alright, let's remember, this is what we're doing next. The Wasteland. We're going to finish the Wasteland Survival Guide next time. What's the closest place? Probably Jerry Street. That's a lot of red on the map.
I'm wired with explosives.
Oh God. Man, teleporting here was bad. There's a guy setting people on fire. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hey, stop that. Talon Company fighting raiders over here. This guy's got like the best armor on Earth, apparently. What the hell is he wearing? That can't just be regular Talon combat armor. Fuck. Hold on. Pulse mine. Their combat armor is ridiculous. I guess they must have upgraded from regular armor to I don't know what happened, because he was taking a lot of shots there. It was a frenzy. She's dead, he's dead, everybody's dead. Got this girl setting people on fire, man, everything happened all at once. Ooh, I didn't even get to try to defuse the bomb. She just died. Well, the recon armor seems like it's better, but might be a good backup. Special armor arm. Yeah, I should do, well, again, it's like it's something that always reminds me of some other thing I should do. Like, I should do Riley's Rangers and try to get that special Riley's Rangers armor. But I don't know when I'll ever get to that. For now, and then I gotta do Canterbury Commons. There's still a lot to do. It's like we barely just started, even though it's 17 hours later. And Tenpenny Tower. We haven't even gone to Tenpenny Tower. Get that sweet ghoul mask so I don't have to fight ghouls ever again. This is a desolate piece of land right here. Nothing on the compass at all. Alright. Oh. Who's fighting who? Damn it, I was so close to saving this guy, too. Oh, that sucks for that guy. I tried. I'm gonna go to this church, which vaguely rings a bell to me as something good. Then I'm gonna actually get off, like I said I was going to. Just gonna go to this church, clear it out, save it, and then next time we'll go to Rockville. This rings a bell as having something good in it. Whoa, 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 another one of you? Fuck me. Explosions going off in the background. The Enclave bot somewhere. Or is that just a radio? Oh, it's just a radio. Got traps. Mini nuke. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, here it is. Skill book. That's good. And a skull. Well, that's not as exciting. Oh god. Oh, I already got the grenade bouquet. That's good stuff. Not as exciting as I remember, but yeah, it's good enough. Enemies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Help.
Help me with that.
Come on, guys. Come on, leave me alone. Car's gonna explode. Gotta get a little excitement in at the end, huh? That it? Okay. Alright, perfect. Here we go. This will be our starting point tomorrow.